Hey everybody, welcome! This is Euro Maestro, and we are broadcasting live from Paris. We are on Periscope, and we are on YouTube Live. So if you're watching this on Periscope, you can also go over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Euromaestro. Hit that subscribe button if you don't already subscribe. If you don't already subscribe, hit the subscribe button. And you can check out the video there, see if it's clearer. Sometimes the video on YouTube is clearer. And we have a beautiful day here in Paris. So much is going on here at the Eiffel Tower. Hey Olga, good to see you. Mr. Frog from Texas, good to see you. Canada is here. There are Americans on the other side scoping as well. Oh, interesting. So I'd love to hear if you're on both. How does the YouTube video compare? Let me know. Usually it's pretty good, the YouTube video. Pretty clear, pretty smooth. Check it out. We've got some things going on, so let's take a look over here to my right, and you will see there is a demonstration going on. Let's get in a little closer. You can tell from the flags that this is Gabon. So this is an African state that used to be a French colony, and they're here protesting because we always have a protest, and this is the protest of the day. Thanks for all the green hearts, by the way. We're at 38.9 million hearts, so we are on our way to 39 million hearts. YouTube video is very clear. Okay, awesome. That's what we like to hear. Let's continue on our walk. Now, if you saw my Twitter feed earlier today, want to come to Paris for Christmas? How safe? It is very safe. So if you come for Christmas, hit me up and I can show you around if you want. Yo, yo, yo! So this is Paris. If you saw my Twitter feed, there was a woman here walking her dogs. She had like 3 or 4 just like beautiful dogs. So check out my Twitter stream, also Euro Maestro, and you'll see some really pretty pictures. Looks like we got some Buddhist monks here. Buddhist monk in front of the Eiffel Tower as well. We had some entertainment. We had some breakdancers earlier doing their show. Hello from Colorado. Hello, Colorado. And what do we have over here? Looks like we have maybe another protest over here, but much smaller than the Gabon one. Yeah, the saffron robes. So there's some kind of protest here, but this one is much smaller. Oh, this is for Cambodia. So you can tell by the flag, of course, Cambodia. So much smaller protests. There's only like 4 or 5 of them here, but they're here as well. The EU, Cambodia needs you. Look at that. And here's the longest word in French with 49 letters. That's interesting because usually we say the longest word is anti-constitutionally, constitutionalism. But I guess that's more of a medical term there. Very clear, thank you. Parle français en Cambodge. Ah oui. Ah oui. So this was part of French Indochina. So let's continue on our walk over towards the Eiffel Tower. Be sure to check out the YouTube video if you get a chance. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash the like button and to tap the bell. So let's see what else is going on here at the Eiffel Tower on this beautiful, gorgeous day. Look at it, nice and sunny. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask your question. Thomas saying hi over on YouTube. Well, hello, Thomas. Good to see you. We had some, I had some American friends here from Texas the last 3 days, and we went over to the Louvre on one day, and they went to, yeah, tap that bell. And they went over to Disneyland Paris one day, and I think they spent the last day like just touring Paris. So it was lots of fun, lots of fun. So let's walk around. You get some good views here. Halloween starts tomorrow at Disneyland Paris. So tomorrow is October 1st, and it is the first day of Halloween at Disneyland Paris. So that should be quite fun. Tomorrow is also the day without cars. So this will be the third edition in Paris of a day without cars. There will be no cars on the streets of Paris tomorrow. No cars on the streets of Paris. Now they are making some exceptions. So they have exceptions for emergency vehicles. They're going to allow ambulances still on the streets tomorrow. And they're going to allow taxis. So taxis and ambulances. I don't know about buses, but no cars, no private cars, no motorcycles, no mopeds, no scooters. So last year they had scooters and mopeds, but this year, no. So it's going to be a day without cars. Should be pretty interesting. Protesting takes away from the beauty of BT. Yeah, the protest before was kind of nice, but now it's kind of noisy. Before they were just giving a speech, but it is a little noisy right now. But we'll walk down this way and try to get away from that. We should do that in the USA. Very beautiful Eiffel Tower, says Lucio. Yes, c'est beau. Have you updated your iPhone iOS 11 yet? If not, don't do it yet. I have done it. Why? What's wrong with it? It's been working fine for me. Of course, I've been on iOS 11 for a while because I'm part of the beta program, so I kind of like it. The only issue that I think I've seen with some people is eating up the battery faster. So I've seen that, but you seen something else? Hello to the room, says Lucio. By the way, he's another great scoper from Paris. You guys should follow him if you don't already. Will you be there tomorrow? Well, tomorrow, I might go there tomorrow. My main thing tomorrow is to do, this is so beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? The main thing tomorrow is I wanna scope the a day without cars in Paris and just walk around Paris a little bit and show you the streets and how different the city I think will look without cars. We had some street entertainment over here, and we had a celebrity here earlier. I took some photographs, maybe I'll put them up on Twitter. We had Dylan here, who was a contestant on The Voice Kids in France. So I think in some of your states you have The Voice. It's a television show where people sing. Dylan did quite well on the show, and he was here, and he had a lot of people, young girls mostly, looking for his autograph and selfies with Dylan. So if you know Dylan from The Voice, if you're French, you probably know him. He was here with his friends, doing quite well. And what do we got down here? We got some street entertainment going. You know what was really cool? This street entertainment right here, in front of the Eiffel Tower, so you get a great view. But there's also an association for doctors, just by coincidence, next door or right next to them. And one of the doctors is really good at breakdancing. And you can see him there in the red shirt, actually. So he's not part of the group, but he did his own performance earlier. Yeah, and he can moonwalk, and he can do some pretty cool moves.
Ok, mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, j'ai besoin du passage. J'ai besoin de l'espace. Décalez-vous sur la droite.
On va vous demander.
S'il vous plaît, décalez-vous, s'il vous plaît.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, les gars, on va vous demander de libérer le passage. Excuse me, c'est coupable, you can stay here, c'est comme ça.
Bravo, tout à l'heure, c'était très bien. Ouais, c'est très bien. So this was the doctor that was the dancing doctor, we'll call him. Uh-oh, the connection suddenly went bad. Let's hope the connection picks up again. I don't know why the connection is bad over here. Yeah, the dancing doctor. I just came up with that myself. So clever. Oh, the other thing that's interesting is connection. It says on my phone the connection is not good. It was very good earlier. What was I gonna say? Oh, so normally we don't allow drones in Paris. And I was over here, I guess it's gone now. There was a big drone right here over this fountain and filming the Eiffel Tower and the vicinity. So the reason why it was for a documentary called, it's in French, it's in English, the translation would be Follow the Guide. And it's a documentary which is going to be on France 2. So they've been here filming all day. So we might catch the drone again. I don't see it right now, but it was here for several hours. Getting some great shots of the Eiffel Tower and the crowds around here. You see everybody around here. Maybe they're doing some other type of footage now. Samsung's going to release foldable smartphone next year. Oh, foldable smartphone, that's going to be nice. I think people would be interested in that. So I think we're back to a normal connection on YouTube. Oh, and what do we got here? We got some skateboarders. Can you guys see the skateboarders here trying to do their stuff? Attention! I think the camera is putting too much pressure on them. Too much pressure with the camera. All right, but they did a good job. Yeah, skaters. So we see a lot of people with their cameras out today. The Eiffel Tower. So lots of times when I'm out scoping in Paris, people say, "Can't you do the Eiffel Tower?" So today I'm doing the Eiffel Tower. How long ago was that wedding you scoped? Oh, that's a good question. We did a wedding right here. So we had an American couple from Utah, and they had somebody very unusual officiating the wedding, and I filmed it on Periscope live. So they got married right here in front of the Eiffel Tower. It was very pretty, and the guy officiating it was filming it at the same time. So one hand on his camera, one hand on his iPad to read the wedding vows and all that. Are you gonna go to the top? We might go to the top. We might go to the top. How is the YouTube video side holding up? Did you ever go to the wedding you got invited to? Oh no, I haven't been to that wedding. That's strange. Yeah, and that person was me. The iPhone having cracking display problem. Yeah, so there is a thing now. Some people are calling it Splitgate, where there are a certain number of iPhones on the iPhone 8 particularly that are splitting. But it's a very small number. But of course, if you're one of the ones affected, you need to get it replaced. Euro, you're buying the iPhone 10. I'm thinking of the iPhone 10. So I would like to buy it. It's a little expensive, but I think we'll do some amazing videos with it. So you can also do amazing videos with the iPhone 8 Plus, the 8 Plus, or the 10. I want it, says Lady Lucas. I can totally relate to that. So where's the drone? I don't see the drone. Are you walking up the tower? Regular size with the 8 Plus. The 8 Plus is a little bit better. Now, some people don't like the 8 Plus because it's too big. But the camera action will be a little bit better than the 8. If it's really too big for you, you can go with the 8. Or the other option you have is to take the iPhone 10 because it's very small in the hands. So it's about the size of the iPhone 8. The clouds in the bright blue sky look beautiful, like a painting. Don't they look great? Very nice clouds today. But the display is so large. So you're getting a display larger than the 8 Plus in the format of an 8. Is the 8 having glass problems? So there's a problem with some of the phones are splitting. So some people are calling this split gate. Again, it's a very small percentage overall, but if you're one of the ones affected, you need to get your phone replaced. So it's not totally to be unexpected because, you know, I think the failure rate with lithium batteries, please stay steady for a sec. On the Eiffel Tower, I want a screenshot. Okay, let's try to hold steady. I don't know if you're doing it on YouTube or if you're doing it on Periscope, but I'm trying to hold both of them steady. Looks like I've seen some screenshots. Don't forget, if you take screenshots, to please turn the phone. Let's turn the phone all the way around so you guys can see the Trocadero. There's a beautiful truck in front of the Trocadero. Stay steady for that. Gotta stay steady. I think the YouTube video is extremely steady. So if you want to take a screenshot, you really should probably do it from the YouTube because it's very steady and the picture is clearer. I think you will get a better screenshot. The old Ron Waxman 360. Yeah, this is the classic 360. Merkel government is the Jamaican coalition. I don't even understand that, but okay. I'm probably missing some important references there. So it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day here. And we have the Eiffel Tower. I see a few of you on YouTube. Bonjour. So that show, I don't know if you can hear it. It's getting really loud. They're cheering like crazy over there. So I don't know what they're doing in that show. It's amazing. Yes, YouTube is pretty steady as well as clear. Are you English? No, I'm not English. I'm European. Oh, this show sounds really good. Maybe we should go back and film that show. So here we have the fountain of the Eiffel Tower. And the fountain is dry. Look at that. The fountain is dry. It's the Liberal CDU and the Green Party coalition, black, yellow, green. Oh, I get it. Makes sense. It's the same colors as the Jamaican flag. Gotcha. That makes you want a passport. You should come and get a passport. Passport will give you lots and lots of advantages. But the show sounds really good. I'm really tempted to go back to that show. Spain is sealing off 1,300 schools. I'm just getting some news feeds coming in here from The Wire. So Spain is closing 1,300 schools in Catalonia. So Catalonia tomorrow is having a referendum on independence, and Spain is trying to stop that referendum. So apparently the Spanish government is going to wall off the schools to try to prevent people from voting at the schools. We just had a vote in Kurdistan. Do you think that the Kurds will have their independence? You've been reading my mind. So we just had a vote in Kurdistan where they also had a referendum, and they voted overwhelmingly for independence. I think it was about 90% or so in favor of independence. And Iraq has already announced that they're planning on taking over the border controls. I heard that if your passport gets water on it, it becomes void. It needs replacing. If your passport is not in good condition, you do want to get it replaced. What is the significance of the steer head statue? Well, that is a really good question because this place is called Trocadero. So it's related to that, but I don't really know the history of why it's Trocadero. Might be a thing in the past. I hope United Korea will happen. So Korea's been divided for a long time now. And technically, the Korean War has never ended. Okay, there was never a peace treaty signed to end the Korean War. So there was just a truce to end hostilities. And things have been heating up lately. Hey Euro from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Well, hello, Argentina. Hola, ¿qué tal? How are you guys? So we got some people playing on this statue here, which is very interesting. So the production crew is still here, chasing people off. Il y a plus de drones.
Si, il est encore là, mais en fait, on nous demande de toujours enlever les gens.
Ah oui, mais bien sûr. Est-ce qu'il va monter bientôt?
Je sais pas.
Ah, d'accord. So normally you always have a lot of people playing on the lawn here and on these statues, but today they're chasing people off because, as I explained earlier, they are filming a documentary with a drone, and so they want the field to be clear. Vous n'avez pas dit de partir? Tu parles français, c'est bien. Et ces gens-là?
Oui, je les enlève. En fait, je demandais si on était toujours en train de...
Ah oui, d'accord.
Excuse me, just after that, can you go out of the grass? Because, yeah, thank you.
So normally being on the grass is not a problem, but just today they're doing a documentary. Martin Schulz should be fired because SPD failed. They had their, not only did they fail, they had their lowest showing ever. So very, very sad times for the Social Democrats. So I think it's funny, she's kicking people off the lawn, but she's not going to kick people off the statue. Huh, that's strange. And there you can see some of the production crew out there as well. These guys look like they're having a lot of fun up there. Are you using two phones on the app that does 2 streams today? So actually I'm cheating, I'm using 2 phones because it's a lot easier. And we got the Eiffel Tower, and then over on this side we have the carousel. You should have said in Euro style, lowest showing ever. Yes, they had their worst showing. C'est pas terrible, le Tour Eiffel. Ah bon? Pourquoi? You think PSG might win the Champions Leagues because of Neymar? What does it have to do with standing on the grass? Because they just want clean shots. You know, they've been taking shots of the Eiffel Tower and the surrounding area, and I guess they want it to be empty. But I think these kids are not listening. Hey, you're a beautiful day. What is the documentary of Paris without the people? How far up the tower can people go? So you can go all the way, whoa, let's show you, right up to the very top there. So here we are on the ground floor. There's the first floor, second floor, and there's the third floor. So you can go all the way to the top. Are you using an Archon dual mount for 2 phones? No, but I wish I was, because that would make life a lot easier. I do have one, but I didn't bring it out with me today. So actually, the kids are going up more. Et c'est autorisé monter le statut?
Je sais pas. Je vous avoue que moi je les connais pas, c'est pas mes enfants.
Non, mais c'est parce que vous
Ouais, bah en fait, ça fait déjà plusieurs fois que je les déloge, donc là ils en ont un petit peu marre. Et du coup, ils sont prévenus que dès que ça démarre, il faut qu'ils partent tout de suite.
Ah,
tout de suite.
ok, d'accord.
Non, du coup maintenant on se connaît.
Oh, d'accord. Okay, so apparently the kids are going to leave as soon as the shooting starts. But as far as the adults go, she kicks them off immediately. Can you reach the lightning conductor? Défilé mode. Non, en fait c'est pas ça du tout en fait. C'est un documentaire suivi le guide sur France 2. Although this is Fashion Week, and normally we do have some, what do you call it in English? The catwalks, I guess. The catwalk. La Tour Eiffel, c'est bien pour les touristes, c'est tout. Ah, mais oui. Évidemment. Mais il y avait 300 millions. 300 millions. So there was 300 million. What happened to Twitter on the Apple's? What happened to Twitter? I don't know. What do you mean? What happened to Twitter? Hey, Noel. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, 300 million visitors at the Eiffel Tower. This celebrated this week. Ça rapporte de l'argent, exact. There's also a secret apartment at the top of the tower. There is, and you can see that. There's actually, you can take a tour of that as well. No soldiers. No, we don't see any soldiers here. And then, of course, we have the carousel over here. Maybe we should go take a quick look at the carousel. She doesn't have the right to tell Euromaestro what to do. She's telling everybody what to do. So they're filming today. I'm actually quite fine with that. If they're going to do a documentary. Whoa, look at this guy. The skateboarder here. That was pretty cool, actually. Let's see if he does that again. I don't know if you guys saw him coming down here. How many statues did Paris have? 4? I know of 3 that I can think of. There's one in the river, there's one in the Luxembourg Gardens, and there's one over in the Musée d'Orsay. So I'm not sure where there's a 4th one, but there's definitely 3. So the only bad thing about skateboarding is he has to walk all the way back up. Although if you get one of those skateboards with a little motor, you can just ride it back up. So I'm just curious to see if he's going to come back down again. Hopefully he will, so I can film it. She's not having a lot of luck rounding up these kids. Hoverboard, still no hoverboard. Lame. Now he's not going to come down. Oh no. I recently saw a documentary on how much red tape was needed to actually give the states the Statue of Liberty. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I'm familiar with that. I'm sure it was probably very complicated. Paris la nuit, c'est beaucoup plus joli. Yes, I actually, normally, when I'm at the Eiffel Tower, I am filming it at night usually. And it's true, it is very pretty with all the lights and everything. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the daytime, is because I've done the night so many times, and we don't do the daytime very often. Привет, привет, здравствуйте, как вы поживаете, как дела? A euro. So here we have the carousel with some candy floss. Yum yum. Of course, you gotta have candy floss. And you can see it's a 2-story carousel. So you have your choice of downstairs or upstairs on the carousel. Don't floss the teeth with it though. Don't floss your teeth with candy floss. Probably not a good idea. Muy bonita. We have a Ferrari. Of course, what would the Eiffel Tower be without a nice little Ferrari ride around the tower? So you can take a little spin. But maybe you don't like Ferraris. Well, in that case, you can take a Lambo. You got your choice. A red Ferrari or a white Lambo. It's a question of style, question of preference. How do you say candy floss or cotton candy in French? So yeah, so in the UK, they say candy floss. In the States, I guess they say cotton candy. And in French, we say the Papa's beard. So we say Papa's beard in French for candy floss. Yeah, so we got 2 cars for you there. We got a Ferrari and a Lambo going on. All right, let's cross the street. It's so pretty. In Mexico, they say algodón en azúcar. I pronounced that really badly. But apparently that's what you say in Mexico. So we're gonna cross the street. Really, that's interesting. Oh, we got a girl on a bicycle here, or a guy. And then we have the Eiffel Tower and a river. So we're gonna get some nice views. Bad signal, frozen again. Uh-oh. It's interesting, on the YouTube side it says it's a good signal. Screen is sideways. Let's see if we can fix that. So there's the Eiffel Tower. Hopefully we fix the screen for you guys. And there's the river. Periscope image is rotated, it's still sideways. It's still sideways even now? You have to let me know if it's still sideways. Yes, okay. So let's see. I'm gonna go like this, and now it should flip back to the right. It should go right back to landscape. So let me know if it's in landscape now. Hi from the Dominican Republic. Is that the same river? River's flows down. River's flowing down sideways. It doesn't flip. I don't know why. I don't know why it's stuck. I've flipped the phone twice now. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Still sideways. Huh. It's landscape for you. So for some people it is landscape. That's really strange. Some people are seeing it landscape. You're watching it. You're transition smoothly. I've turned the camera 3 times now. Some people are saying it's already working for them. You might want to try leaving and coming back. See if that fixes the issue. Landscape here. Left and came back, still sideways. We're going to have to report this to Periscope because I can't understand why it would be landscape for some people and portrait for others. It's very, very strange. C'est à l'envers. Okay, we'll try one more time over here. Let me get a nice screenshot here on YouTube. That corrects it, Euro, leaving and coming back. Blame iOS 11, it could be. Okay, I'm turning it all around in 3 directions. Okay, it should be back to normal now. If not, go over to the YouTube. YouTube.com/Euromaestro. It is landscape now. Yay! I left and came back and it rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise. It's normal. No, it's sideways for you. So I don't know, it's working for some people, not for others. Strangest thing I've ever seen. We got some boats coming on the river here. It's working fine. Okay, awesome. Let's cross the bridge a little bit. Hello from Philadelphia. Hello, Philadelphia. So we are walking towards the Eiffel Tower right now. We're gonna check out the view over the river. Euro, yikes, I tried to come back, ended up on another scope. Flip from front to back camera and then back again. Let's go, I'll go over to YouTube. It's perfect there. It is really nice on the YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you'll see it's gonna be very clear. You're gonna get a lot more detail and very smooth. You will post the sideways on Twitter. Yeah, do that. So you can see the boats turning around in the water, which is pretty cool. You can see the people sitting on the steps down there and the waves coming up, hitting up the steps, splashing around. Still never got more than 480p on YouTube from you. Shame. Never HD as I watch on the big screen. That is a shame, yeah. I'm gonna have to do the HD not live and just upload it. Because there's actually really pretty good network speeds here by the Eiffel Tower, so it's a shame about the 480 limit. I hope YouTube fixes that in the future. Oh, look at this. Look at these cars. We got all these cool cars because of the wedding. I don't know if you saw those. Nice convertible going by. The woman looked startled. She probably was startled. We're getting some more people on YouTube. Don't forget, on YouTube you can also chat. There's a thing on YouTube called live chat. Not complaining, mind you, the 480 is excellent today. Yeah, sometimes the 480 is actually not bad. So depending on if you were getting the full 480, apparently it's pretty good. but I would like to get the 4K going. But I can do it, just not live. So there you can see the people hanging out. Saves you a trip to France. I know. So you should send me 20%. You can save 80%. Just send me 20% of what it would have cost you. You save 80%. I go on YouTube a lot, didn't know that they have that. Thanks. Yeah, they have that. It's pretty cool. All right, what do you guys think? Should we go down by the river level there? Euro, your PayPal, please. Well, Ludi Lucas, since you asked so nicely, my PayPal is paypal.me/Euromaestro. PayPal.me/Euromaestro. If somebody wants to type that in the comments, that would be so nice. And I did have a couple of people this week very generously gave a contribution, so I do appreciate that. It helps immensely. So paypal.me/Euromaestro if you want to do that. Sideways is now fixed. Yay! All right, look what we have over here, guys. We have another carousel. Send me the link. I can't find it for the life of me. Okay, if somebody could type it in the comments for me, since I can't type, paypal.me/Euromaestro. I want to fund you. Oh, thank you. Never knew you could drive under the tower. Well, you can't actually drive under the tower, but you can drive right up to the tower. There you go. Ali G put it up on the YouTube side. If somebody can type it on the Periscope side. There you go. Somebody just typed it. PayPal.me/Euromaestro. It's pretty simple, actually. It's just PayPal, and then a dot, and then me, M-E, and then / my name, Euromaestro. Help Euro with fantastic Periscope. Awesome. And next month is October. I want to do some traveling in October, and I want to do some traveling in November and December. Oh, I see it. Watch the bus. All right, so there's another carousel. So we just showed you a carousel a minute ago. Here is another one, very similar. 2-story carousel. You got it. Yay! Did you get my PayPal? I'll have to check, Ali. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, look at those boats going up and down the river. David says they don't remember seeing two-story carousels before. Oh yeah, we have a lot of 2-story carousels in Paris. I would say most of them. There's a couple I know that are only 1-story, but most of ours are like 2 stories, like this one. So you can go upstairs or downstairs, depending on where you want to sit. And I've done scopes on them. I got a message saying it might take 6 days last time I sent. Oh yeah, it depends on how you send it. So when you do PayPal, it gives you a couple of options. You can say sending it to a friend or someone you know, in which case it's immediate. Otherwise, there's a delay, I think, of about a week or so. Please let me know, as I had to switch cards. Okay, Ali, I'll let you know as soon as tonight, as soon as I get back home. Tim and Thomas, we got a conversation going on YouTube. I love it. That is the Seine. Somebody asked, is this the River Seine? So it is, and we see boats going down the river, and we see boats going up the river. So let's go down. Let's take a look up at the Eiffel Tower first. Whoa, look how tall it is. over 300 meters tall. Over 300 meters tall, and this week they celebrated their 300 million visitors to the Eiffel Tower. So they did special light shows and music on Thursday. So that was a lot of fun if you were here on Thursday. Yep, can you believe it? 300 million visitors. Now what's funny about the Eiffel Tower is it was built, it was just supposed to be a temporary exhibit. It was built for the World's Fair. You know, it was supposed to come down just a few years after it was built. And here it is, still standing. Still standing. So, and the reason why the Eiffel Tower got saved, because it was supposed to be taken down and destroyed, it got saved because of a relatively new invention, which was the radio. And they realized with radio communications, the top of the Eiffel Tower was the best place to put some radio antennas for transmissions. So it was very helpful to put the towers there, and then they used it later for television antennas as well as radio antennas. So thanks to the radio, it saved the Eiffel Tower. And now today, it's the iconic symbol of Paris, and nobody would think of taking it down. And it's worth, I forgot how many, I think it's worth like $600 billion, or 600 billion euros, or something like that. Plus ça change. Exactly. So here now we're down at the river level, and we see people with cyclists with their kids. I love that seat for the kids. That's awesome. Look, you can take your kids bicycling with you. Gets to ride with Daddy. All right. Let's go over to the river's edge here. People just love the water. They just sit by and watch the waves come up. Some of them are eating. Watch the boats go by. Have you ever done this? You need to visit sometime. You do. PayPal.me/Euromaestro. Well, thank you, Angel51, for putting that in the chat. Picture is so clear on YouTube. Yeah, that's the impression I get, is that we're talking very, very clear on YouTube. And YouTube is also very steady. You see people with their kids. These people are wearing garbage bags. They're literally wearing garbage bags. What's up with that? Bonjour. Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Alors on vend des Haribo, c'est pour je sais pas trop.
Ah d'accord.
On vend des, en plus avec un sac poubelle. On vend des Haribo pour notre lycée, c'est pour gagner des sous, mais c'est pour la fête ce soir d'intégration. Si vous voulez participer.
C'est pour l'école ou c'est pour...
En fait c'est les deuxième années qui nous font un défi, il faut gagner le plus d'argent possible. Ouais, vas-y.
Ah oui, d'accord. Bon, bonne chance.
Et vous voulez participer?
Et ça c'est parti tout ça?
Ouais.
Ah oui, d'accord.
Et vous faites
bon,
un
merci.
film de Paris?
Oui.
Un voyage? Vous êtes,
Oui, c'est ça. C'est sur Pariscope et YouTube.
Merci beaucoup. Ah, cool. Have a good trip.
Bon, merci. Speak Russian, please. Вы говорите по-русски?
Russian? Ah.
Да, конечно. Des fois, non? You got profanity from a Fuller. What's a Fuller? Environment. They're wearing garbage bags. Trash bags, block them. Yeah, feel free to block people if you think you find them offensive. How rude of you. Yeah, I totally missed it. I was busy talking to the person in real life. Que pasa, Amperi? Euro troll! So all these people are waiting for a boat ride. We might even get on the boat. But we have a lot of these sort of these challenges in Paris where people dress up in bizarre ways and do bizarre things. He's cursing, I don't see Russian. There's a Russian church near here. Did they say why they're wearing their bags? Yeah, it's part of some kind of a challenge that they're doing with Haribo, which makes this this candy. So you see they're passing out the candy. Look how many people in line to get on the boat. Too many people. That's how many. You can see all the beautiful trees. Which boat? There's boats that go up and down the river here, like tourist boats. I think YouTube filtered out those comments you mentioned. Ah, it's possible because there is a moderation tool on YouTube. So it's possible. Yo, you have a serious troll, so rude. Please block him. Block the trolls. This golden statue broke his paws there. Merci. He doesn't want to be filmed unless he's paid. But you've probably seen, that's a very common thing you see in a lot of cities where they have gold or silver statues. Statues don't have a choice. Yeah, same thing in New York City. You'll see them all over. I've seen them in New York and in London, in Paris, throughout Europe. I guess it's a pretty good gig. Was this a street before? Actually, this part here, I think, was always pretty much the same. But further up, down this way, it was a street, and they've converted it from a street to just pedestrian use. So you have to go, your old lovely scope. Oh, well, thank you so much, Lucas94, for stopping in. I appreciate that. And thanks for the PayPal interest. PayPal.me/Euromaestro. Look how full that boat is. Oh my God. So many people. Let's go over this way. So you see they have all kinds of different stands along the river. You can get food. Looks like we got crepes being made here. Bonjour, monsieur. Oh là là, c'est beau. So he makes them right in front of you. Fresh. You can pick up some nuts. Some ice cream. Look how many different flavors. I got a gazillion different flavors of slush. I think YouTube filtered out those comments you mentioned. It's possible. I think we had some problem on YouTube for a second there. Oh, they're filling up the petrol on the boat or something. I think you're in the wrong scope. So I think it's somebody saying they don't like... Yeah, the connection went down for like a few seconds there. But we can see some cyclists here. Maybe we should walk along the river for a bit. If we look back this way... Live video ended for a moment. Yeah, I got a strange message. There's the Eiffel Tower. It must be like a little dead spot right in front of that photo truck. He reported his comments. Okay. Just block him. If you all block him, you won't see his comments. Report and block. Oh, look at the little cyclist. That's the smallest bike I've ever seen. Look at all these boats, so many boats. These are like restaurant boats here for dining boats. France is such a nice place. I got offered to go, but I turned it down. I don't know, I did, to be honest. Oh no, you made a big mistake. That's okay. And look at all the trees. No need to ruin a gorgeous day in Paris. I know. Look at that. Look at all the trees. And look how high those, can you see? You can see the buildings in the background. Those are like really tall trees, like ridiculously tall trees. So disgusting. Well, it happens. It happens. On YouTube, they have tools to prevent that. It's a little harder on Periscope. Here, let me just show you. This is one of the boat cruises you can take along the river here. And they have dinner. It says dinner from 69 euros, lunch from 59 euros. And the boat cruise. Aren't you on holiday there? Or do you live there? I live here. This would be a very long holiday. More boats. You speak French? Yes, I speak French. All right, well, I'm not sure what to do. Not sure what we should do from here. I think we should walk up and go behind the park. What do you guys think? I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I have to take a little pause. Let's look at the Eiffel Tower. My Pinero is such a wonderful man and I love his scopes. Oh, thank you, Angel S51. Such a nice thing to say. So I think I'm tempted to go up towards the Eiffel Tower and walk around behind it because there's a beautiful park and nice apartment buildings and stuff like that. Having a tough time deciding what to do. What do you guys think? His shadow is pretty stand up too. Can you see my shadow? All right. I'm gonna have to put you guys down for a second, I think, is the only way I can figure out how to do this. But I don't have anything to put you guys down on. I think I'm gonna have to sit down. Euro is the best. You won't think that when I put you guys down. Oh. So don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Tap that bell and smash the like button. There's a like button that's there for a reason. Smash it. Talk to you guys soon on YouTube. Bye.